Narcissists are always narcissisting. I don't know if that's a word, but I tried it. So anyway, I'm sitting here thinking about this one occasion where I'm pretty sure I was dealing with an extremely narcissistic man. He was actually an employee of mine, a company that I used to work for. And he came into work from the very beginning. He was late, right? I mean, maybe the first 3 or 4 days, every day he was late. First 3 or 4 days. You know, there was just this attitude about him, this extreme nonchalantness that really came across as arrogance, right? And so, I'm peeping, his style and whatnot, and we're talking about it, and he's telling me one thing and doing another. Already, it's from the very beginning. Well, he and I, about 2 or 3 weeks in, we got into a very heated conversation about his performance up to that point. And he threatened to quit. You're 3 weeks in, you haven't, shown up in the way that you needed to, and you're threatening to quit. As if to say that if I don't change the rules, bend the rules, break the rules for him who I don't even know yet, right? That he's gonna leave, and that's gonna cause me, I don't know, some sort of distress, some sort of pain or harm or what have you that I don't want to face, right? And so I told him that, well, if he feels that he needs to leave, then by all means he should go ahead and resign and move on, to other opportunities. I'm fully supportive of him doing that. He didn't like that. He filed a complaint against me for being an insensitive supervisor or something to that effect. And during the conversation where he and I discussed that, he got in my face. Threateningly got in my face. I mean, he literally was about a foot from my face, loud talking me. I literally tried to move away from him, and he followed me and continued to do so, right? Very arrogant, very arrogant. So long story short, the way that I played him out of position is I circled back around and I told him, listen, you definitely need to resign, right? And so he said, well, if I don't, what are you going to do? Because, you're the reason that I don't, that I'm not doing good. I'm not doing well at work. I don't feel comfortable and so forth. And so I said, okay, fine. So I resigned. Yep, I resigned. And I knew that if not for me, he really wouldn't have anything to do, right? Get what I'm saying? If not for coming in every day, right? And pretty much just being a menace to me, not doing any work, not being productive, of course, but just being a menace, right? He really wouldn't have anything to do. He was unproductive. I didn't see any reason for him to be there. And I knew, based on what he was showing me, that if I removed myself, that he would fall, he would collapse. So I did. He stuck around for about 2 months. I moved on to another role, and he stuck around for about 2 months. They fired him, and then I came back. Sometimes, right, you just got to get out of the way of these folks, let them do themselves, and that's the way it goes. So beware and be aware. Peace.